Like most people in Tasmania, when Targa Tasmania arrived on the island, if you're into your cars, which come from a car family, brought up around cars in the western suburbs of Melbourne, you took an interest in the event. I was lucky enough to live on a Targa stage down at Longley, so I only had to walk down the street to watch it. And watching Jim Richards and them come past in the early years, I thought, I actually need to get into this event. It was a very expensive event to get into even back then. So I had the car I could get into the event with, but I didn't have a budget, and I ended up reaching out to someone I knew well, Russell Patterson, who was one of the stalwarts of the early years of the event, and we came up with a deal where he basically drove my car and he got to pay the bills, and I just got to sit in the passenger seat and enjoy the ride. So I got to the event in '97.
And Mark Perry.
As I say to people now, you never do it once, and from then on, it was sort of an 8-year journey. Highly competitive, and after 5 Targas of really enjoying the event and the real heart and soul of the event, of competing and winning your Targa plates, but without any desire to ever take on the front running guys at the time, Jim Richards and all those guys that were around then, I got an opportunity to get into a much faster car with a very, very good driver who was looking to win Targa Tasmania, Greg Garwood, another local, and it was a whole different experience.
Over those crests in that Rihanna, totally airborne and pushed really hard, and we've beaten into the whites today.
Co-driving in a car that was looking to win it, and we had some great results early on, a couple of top 5s, we were 5th and then we were 4th, and we sort of got to 2004 and we had a brand new 911 GT3, and we really rated ourselves as half a chance to sort of be in the mix. Unfortunately, the second last day, and when we were pushing really hard, we had a very small mistake, which is all it takes at Targa Tasmania. We had a very large crash, which led to me leaving the scene with a broken neck and 6 months off work and surgeries and all sorts of things, and we were very lucky to survive that crash. And so for me, it was sort of the end of a journey. And as it played out, I never imagined at that time that just 2 years later I would be honoured really to be given the opportunity to run the event after that journey of competing. And I think that's, everything happens for a reason in your life. I had a sports admin background, but not in motorsport. The event was sort of at the crossroads, particularly financially, and so I was given 2 years to sort of get Targa reinvigorated, and fortunately the way it played out, we're still here today.